Energy doesn't lie. You can say all the right things. You can be thoughtful, prepared, well intentioned. But if your energy is rushed, guarded, or disconnected, that's what people will feel. And it's not just your words, it's more than your words. It's who you are, how you express your energy while you are speaking your words. Once you start paying attention to your energy, once you become aware of what you're actually carrying in your life, your work, your relationships, everything will change. But it does require that we be mindful of our energy and how it is that we express it. Before I continue, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Now, let's talk about how your energy speaks louder than your voice. For example, have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, I said all the right things, but why didn't it land? It may have not been the words. It might have been the energy underneath them, behind them, pushing them, because your energy speaks first. Your tone, your nervous system, your presence, it all communicates. And people don't always hear what you say, but they feel the place you're speaking from. It's why shifting your energy, not just your words, can transform how you connect, how you lead, and how you live your life. And here's a little bit of soul and science to help us ground this into a more solid understanding. Your nervous system is your amplifier. When you're anxious, disconnected, or operating in survival, your energy shows it, even if you're masking it with a smile. Have you ever seen somebody and their smile looks fake, not quite right? It's a mask. And what's happening is that you are tuning into energy. So, as joyful as they may appear, if it feels off, it most likely is off. It's a mask, and you felt it. And people do feel into that. They often don't know why they don't trust, connect, or engage, but it's because something feels off. Now, the opposite is also true. When you're grounded, when you're connected to your body and breath, people naturally feel safer around you. They listen differently. They respond differently. That's called co-regulation. And it starts with how you are holding you, how you are present, how you are grounded, how you are managing yourself, and by default, creating a space of safety for others. For example, when you are calm, people will mirror you and be calm. If you act erratic and anxious, people will feel erratic and anxious with you. Did you see that? Did you sense that movement and energy when I had those erratic motions? Now, if I'm speaking more calmly, you might also feel more calm. That's what co-regulation is. When you hold your space and it's deeply grounded, it's deeply authentic, it's being in your present, you are creating a space for others to meet you there. That's what co-regulation is. I've shared with you before that there was a time in my life when I was doing all the right things. It was all very performative. On the outside, everything looked fine. Everything was aligned. There was that fake smile. But on the inside, I was rushing. I was holding my breath. A part of it was real, but it wasn't fully 100% grounded within my essence. And that actually made me feel off. And some people feel off around me. People knew that I was authentic. People knew that I cared, but something was not quite clicking. And I remember having this moment of stillness where I finally asked myself, what energy am I actually bringing here? It was a scattered energy. It was a tired energy. It was a trying too hard to fit in, to be liked, to say the right things. And so I paused. I checked in not just with my to-do list, with what I was supposed to be, but with my body and who I am and what is true to me. Once I got into that space of not needing to seek external validation, I actually started to become more grounded in myself, more at ease with myself, more comfortable in my own skin. And that helped me to move forward and it helped things around me shift. Sometimes those shifts are small, but what you end up seeing is that your relationships shift when you shift. When you start being more authentic, more grounded, you'll notice people around you being more authentic, more grounded. It's going back to that co-regulation thing that we talked about earlier. Regulating our energy to hold the space for others to co-regulate with us is actually a lot simpler than we think. It isn't about always being calm. It's not about pretending everything is fine. It's about noticing. It's about being honest because when you carry stress, self-doubt, or over-efforting, without noticing it, it starts to speak louder than your actual words. And that's when your energy is out of balance. But when you slow down, you tune into yourself, when you hold yourself with presence, with kindness, with compassion, people feel that. But more importantly, you feel that and you start to feel more and more grounded in yourself and more comfortable in your skin. And that's actually when your energy starts working for you instead of against you. Something that has helped me to be more grounded is breath work as well as meditation. You may have noticed that lately I've been ending my videos with the brief little meditation. The reason for the meditation is to bring us into our body after having received the information that I'm sharing with you. What I'd like to encourage is take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but whatever does resonate with you, anchor it into your body, which is the vessel, the receiver, the carrier of your energy. Having said that, let's work on being a little bit more grounded in our presence and co-regulating our energy together. I invite you to close your eyes if you can, be in a quiet space, take a couple of breaths in and out, in and out, in and out. As you're breathing, imagine the breath going down, 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 down to your feet, down, down, down to the core of the planet, and feel yourself grounded and connected to the planet. And continue to breathe. Breathe at your own rhythm. Feel the breath work bringing you more and more into your body, more and more into bringing your energy into alignment. And as you do that, place one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly, and continue to breathe and let yourself notice what's there. Are there any places or spaces that feel tense? If you have any tension, imagine the breath dissipating tension. Keep on checking in. What else is there? Is there anything you're feeling? Is there anything your spirit is communicating to you? Your spirit, your soul, your body, they're always communicating with you, but they need you to be still, quiet, and listen. Continue in this space with your eyes closed, breathing deeply, exhaling out deeply, noticing what's there. And if nothing is there, then go into the nothingness and put a gentle smile on your face, a soft, gentle smile, so that you soften even more, so that you ground even more, so that you return to yourself even more. As you are in this beautiful space, if it feels good to you, you can repeat in your mind or aloud, my energy matters. I'm safe to slow down. I can return to myself at any time. I lead and live from my full presence. Let that settle into your entire nervous system. Continue with the breath. Feel yourself into the space. Stay here as long as you'd like. I'd like to ask you to take a moment and see how your energy feels. Remember, you can always come back to this space by gently grounding through breath work, through a meditation, whatever it is that resonates more with you. It can also be a walk, which, by the way, it's one of my favorite pastimes, one of the ways that I ground into myself with nature, with things around me. And it normally is a way that I feel good, but your way might be different than mine. These are tools that you can choose to use. Please share in the comments what's one part of your energy that you are learning to shift or honor differently. If you want deeper support, I do offer one-to-one soul clarity sessions. They're a space for deep clarity, realignment, and direction that moves you forward in life. I also have free e-guides in the description below to support you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, take a moment to do this now. It helps the channel grow. And if you feel that this video can help someone, please share with them. Until next time, make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.